Hello friends, today on The Landing Point, the girl with the cardboard piano. In the late 1970s, in the suburban home in Merrick, Long Island, there was a young girl who didn't just play with dolls. She played with melodies. While other kids were out riding bikes, this 4-year-old was sitting at a piano, picking up tunes she had heard on the radio. By the time she was 12, she wasn't just playing music, she was a business. She had a musical office set up in her garage. She didn't have a high-tech studio or a bank of synthesizers. No, she had something far more modest. A cardboard piano keyboard she used to practice her fingers when the real piano was too loud for the neighbors. And she used a 4-track tape recorder. She wrote hundreds of songs in her garage. She'd send them off to record labels, only to receive mountains of rejection slips. The industry experts told her she was too young, that her lyrics were too bubblegum, and the teenage girl couldn't possibly know enough about life to write a hit. But she had a secret weapon, a mother who doubled as a manager, and a determination that frankly was ironclad. In 1986, she finally got her foot in the door with Atlantic Records. But there was a catch. The label wanted her to pair with somebody who is seasoned, both as a professional songwriter and a producer. They wanted to mold her into the next prepackaged pop princess. The 16-year-old shook her head. She insisted on producing her own music. She insisted on writing every single note and every single word. It was a demand unheard of by a minor in a male-dominated recording industry in the 1980s. They laughed. They told her she would fail. But eventually, they relented, figuring they'd let her have her own way on a dance track just to see what happened. That track was recorded on the home studio for a mere $800. It was called Only in My Dreams. It didn't just do okay, it exploded. She went on to release an album titled Out of the Blue. She became a global sensation, with posters of her signature leather jacket and her tilted newsboy cap plastered on bedroom walls all over New York to Tokyo. But it's what happened on the Billboard 100 that changed history. When her song, Foolish Beat, hit number 1, the young lady achieved something that even the great, the Beatles, Elvis, or Madonna, had never done at their age. She became the youngest female artist ever to write, produce, and to perform a number 1 single entirely on her own, a record she held for over 3 decades. She proved that you didn't need a boardroom of middle-aged men to tell you what the world wanted to hear. You just need a garage, a dream, and the old cardboard piano. You know her as a pop icon, a Broadway star, and a pioneer for women in the recording booth. But the kids of Merrick, she was just the girl who refused to let anyone hold the pen. Debbie Gibson. And whether you realize it or not, this is The Landing Point. Thank you for watching today, The Landing Point. Our stories come out Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so you can always catch our latest story. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate. They're a full-service real estate company that can help you with both your real estate, residential and commercial needs, both buying and selling and leasing for the commercial side. If you haven't done so already, please go out to our YouTube page and subscribe so you can get our latest stories that come out. If you want our latest updates, please go to our Facebook page and follow and like that. And then for those of you that enjoy just listening to stories when you're out on the drive, we do have our podcast too that you can hear the same stories. Thank you for listening to today's story, and we'll catch you next time.